All right, so you got the right camera, you got your camera work and everything down pat, but for some reason you're still not booking corporate clients. Here's why you're not booking corporate clients. Corporate clients are not looking for creatives, they are looking for solutions. They want a person that they can plug and play. You have to show them that you have the answer to their problem. So if their problem is, I need a photographer who's going to give me great lifestyle portraits at a conference, they should see that in your portfolio. They should see that on your social media. They should see that in your email and how you engage with them. You should be responding within 24 to 48 hours. When they look at you and your name, you should be set apart from the rest. And I'm telling you from experience, that is easy to do by just simply showing up. Like a lot of these photographers and videographers, they're not being responsive. They don't have clear-cut pricing. Their portfolio is in shambles and disarray because they're putting something together last minute on Canva, or maybe they don't have design skills. So if you put energy behind putting myself out there as the best representation of myself and my business, and it's succinct and it is professional, and you offer a solution that they actually need, you're listening to them in their emails and your meeting calls, you're reviewing the schedule and giving them something that is actually a thought through plan and solution to what they're trying to do. Trust me when I say the bookings will come. You have to be solution minded when working with corporate conferences. Like they have all day to work on what they're doing. They are inundated with work, emails, offers, proposals, cold sales emails, etc., etc., etc. They don't want another email or photographer telling them that they take great pictures. So what? I've got 15 of those. They need a photographer, videographer who's letting them know, I don't just take great pictures. Here is how I give you a solution to your problem. Here's how you do that. You send them the proposal. You let them know that, hey, I know in the proposal, hey, I know that you want great pictures, but you also want them in a quick turnaround because you want to put them on social. Here's the solution. As I'm shooting my work throughout the day, I'm also offloading and editing and putting it in a portfolio for you to have access to upload to social media so that you can get this out to your attendees faster. They say, hey, I want a headshot booth. Here's how you give them a solution. You say, not only do I have a professional headshot booth, but here's a picture so you can see what that looks like. And here's the platform that I'm using so I can use AI technology to get this seamlessly to your attendees without creating any issue or problem for you. Whatever you're doing within your portfolio, your presentation, your meetings, always listen to give them a solution to their problem. It's not just, yeah, I take pictures, here's what I do. You need to be sure of yourself and what you can provide to make their job easier. The goal here is always to make their job easier. How do I lessen the worry or the anxiety or whatever's going on for you and make you look good in front of your boss? When they can see that in your portfolio and in the conversation they're having with you, you're leapfrogging everybody in the conversation for that particular position in RFP. And then when you show up and actually do the work and you actually are good at what you do, that's when you become a repeat client. They say, I worked with him in Austin. I loved him in Austin. We're doing our thing next year in New Orleans. Bring him back. We want this person again. You have to set yourself apart and then show up for the client. And that's really how you get in with the corporate bag. As you're looking to get connected to new corporate clients, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go and look at your website, look at your social media, and look at your proposals. First, are they all three succinct branding? This is giving messaging to your clients as you're pitching them, as you're making first impressions. Make sure that they are all succinct, same in the colors, same in the fonts as best you can, and same in the styles of photography and what you're showcasing. Now, if a corporate client goes to your website and sees conferences and events, but then goes to your social media and the work is booty butt naked babes, are you selling the product that you want to get in? Like, come on, bro. You have to consider, they may see any and everything that you post on the internet. Now, if it's quality beauty work, if it's, family portraits, some may understand because you're a photographer, so you do a lot of different things. They see that you're versatile, which shows that you're prepared, and you can use that on your website. Say we're versatile and offer a wide range of services, but you have to put that out professionally so that they are aware of what they're getting into when they're working with you. If I go to your website and I see wedding wear, but you want to be a corporate photographer doing events for me, and I can go to your website and your Instagram and I don't see none of that, but your proposal has 7 total pictures that you've done at conferences, at corporate events, 9 times out of 10, you're going towards the bottom of the list because I don't see myself in your work. I don't see a solution to my problem and what you're presenting to me. So you want to make sure to review that content, to make sure all your stuff is on the same page, because when you're actively going out and seeking these clients, they're going to be seeking you too, and they're going to look for what you're capable of. And if you don't show them specifically through your photography, through your social media platform, we're gonna go get you some McDonald's in a second. We're about to stop, all right? Boy, what is McDonald's? So if you don't show them through all of the things that you're presenting on the internet, they'll go find it wherever they want to. They'll go looking wherever they can to get that answer. And that may be from some unsavory places. It might be from some of your Twitter posts in the past. I don't know. So just keep that in mind as you're presenting yourself on the internet. Now, as you put those portfolios out and you've made sure that everything is succinct, now it's about how you operate as a person. What I mean by that is that you need to make sure that you're being professional and that you are showing up as an expert when you're working with these clients. So if they're sending an email asking for something, you need to be responding within 24 hours or less if you can. Now, sometimes you might be on site and it may take you a little while, maybe a couple of days when you're out working, you got a long weekend. In the event of that, you need to put up an email responder and always over communicate what you got to going on. If I got an email today and I can't get to it till Thursday, I'm gonna let them know, hey, I'll respond by Friday because I'm on site here. That shows them that you're still working, but you're gonna make sure to prioritize what they need. So you wanna keep that in mind. Always think about how you're showing up in your correspondence and your language, keeping it professional, keeping it above reproach, because you're working with a corporate client. You wanna match their energy. They're working professionally because that's what they're taught and trained in their job and how they treat people. That's what their company morals are. You wanna be able to match that with what you're presenting in your company morals, as well as in how you show up. So keep that in mind as you're communicating with these different clients. Now, here are the 3 things that corporate clients care about. Number 1, and some people are going to have controversy with this, price. The reality is they want to know how much it costs. Now, mind you, they may not always know what exactly it is that they want or need on the other end of how much it costs, but they do have an idea of what they're willing to spend for it. So if they say we've got a 3-day conference, typically you're going to want to ask that budget up front to see, does their budget match what I'm typically charging? And if it doesn't, can I either meet them where they are or give them an alternate solution so that both sides are happy? But they're gonna care about their price because they gotta take that to their CEO or their director and get that approved. So you wanna make sure that when you're coming in, you're aware of what their price concerns may be as you're creating a proposal to meet their budget or to exceed their expectations. So that's gonna be number 1. Number 2, what do they get? Okay, if it costs $5,000, am I getting a service that is worth $5,000? Yes, I'm paying for their time. I'm also paying for deliverables. I'm paying for maybe a strategy, what have you. Am I getting the value for what I'm paying for? So price, how much does it cost? 2 is service, what do I get? And 3 is how long is it gonna take? To me, typically it's gonna be the sooner the better. So I try not to give them the timeline over 1 week. If it's something that I could do sooner, like photography, conference photography, I'm usually editing photos as the day goes along. There's usually downtime, so I'm gonna take that downtime to edit photos, get that over. And that's because I know when I get home, if I don't do this now, if I get home, it's gonna go by the wayside, never to be heard from again. So I wanna make sure I'm getting it out as quickly as possible to not create a bottleneck in my own workflow, but for them to give them content to be able to get out in real time to their people. So they love that too because they're like, okay, now I got something to share on social. I can start updating the website, doing what they want to do. Same with video. Video takes me a little bit longer to edit, but I try not to go longer than a week, maybe 2 weeks at max. If they're doing long form video where I got to chop up slideshows and PowerPoint, stuff like that, I might tell them, hey, it's going to take a month, and then outsource that or what have you. But they want to know how long so they can schedule themselves accordingly and how they show up. And you want to make sure in your professionalism that you are meeting those deadlines. And if there's a situation where you're not able to meet that deadline, you want to communicate early and often. They can change their plan as they need to. Now, mind you, if you're not meeting those deadlines, it may not have a big impact the first, maybe second time, but if that continues to happen over time and you don't have a strong relationship, trust me, you will be outside in the cold. So make sure that you are prioritizing doing what you say you're going to do in the time that you say you're going to do it. This is the golden rule in service-based businesses. You want to make sure you are showing up, doing what you say you're going to do in the times that you say that you're going to do it. That is how you connect with the corporate clients. So that's just a little bit of feedback I got for y'all today on why you're not booking the corporate client and how you get there, how you transition. If you like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, JTR Creatives and GWD Code. As always, brand responsibly, grow with us. Let's get it. Y'all know what it is.